asking rather than telling to have employees become more engaged and productive is a coaching style approach that I'll explain in this video. Hello, I'm Goldberg of Optimus Performance, bringing you practical tips and ideas on leadership, team development, and employee performance in the workplace. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and share it and leave a comment. Last week I published an interview with Valerio Pescado, who's an expert on leadership, a trainer, a coach. He's been working with leaders for over 30 years. And we talked about this whole issue of accountability and the leader's role to drive greater accountability, have people become more engaged and committed to producing the results that leaders want. And he said that the key thing is for leaders to learn to become coaches, and that means asking employees rather than telling them. And the idea and the approach is actually quite simple. What you do is you have a meeting with an employee, you make it a coaching session, and rather than telling them or communicating what you want, you explain what it is that is perhaps your biggest challenge. Now, I experienced that this week with a coaching client who shared one of his big challenges. And my message to him is to really explain to his employees, his direct reports, what is that concern, and ask them how they can help him resolve that issue. Because of course, if it's a responsibility that's key to you as a leader, as a business owner, what people do in their role has to affect that major concern, especially if it's a direct report who's a manager and who's working with a team of people. So I like taking the approach of you starting with a concern, with a problem, and asking for help from them. What can they do to contribute? And then, of course, you discuss it and you come to an agreement on the key points and the actions that they can take, and you set a follow-up for that. So that now it becomes a coaching process and you're focusing on one key concern, problem, or project. This gets everybody working towards something that they see how they can contribute to the betterment of the company. And this really gets people engaged because it's in everybody's interest for the company to succeed. Everybody has a stake in the company, especially the employees. So the key principle is ask for help and encourage involvement. And that's exactly what you want to do with employees. Rather than telling them, ask for their help. Ask what can you do to improve, to contribute to this project or problem. Now, of course, this approach may be a shift for you, maybe a major shift. Maybe you haven't been doing coaching with employees and asking them to give their input and choose what they want to work on. So Valerio, in the interview I did with him, he suggests that you take very small steps. And maybe the first step is to just practice this approach with somebody, with a coach, with a colleague, and do it until you have some level of comfort so that you could then meet the employee and put it into practice. So I hope you take action on this video. It's something that you can get a lot of benefit from by building more engagement, building trust, building the relationship, and that's what really gets people motivated to want to give their best for the company. Check out other videos on the channel. There's one recommended for you, as well as the video of Valerio, the interview with him. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and share this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk soon.